Today I'd like to introduce 5 new games to Xbox Live Arcade, all from Japanese developers. The first is exclusive to Japan and one of the very first fighting games ever, ER Kung Fu from Konami Digital Entertainment. And for global release, we have 2 more titles from Konami Digital Entertainment, the classic space shooter, Gyruss, and the 80s side-scroller, Russian Attack, both from Konami. Next, our great partners at Bandai Namco Games would like to announce 2 incredible titles. First, we have the beloved Ms. Pac-Man. And last but not least, New Rally X will be available in the very near future. These are more than games on Xbox Live Arcade. They are our heritage, and we take great honor and pride in helping keep these games alive for years to come. That's why I couldn't be more excited about our next announcement, about one of the most popular games of all time. I am referring, of course, to Pac-Man. When Bandai Namco Games agreed to let us bring Pac-Man to Xbox Live Arcade, I couldn't have been more excited, because I knew how much this title means to everyone who's ever played it. And I know each of us have at least one special memory about this game. Maybe you remember playing Pac-Man for hours as a youth in the arcades. Maybe you're on a date playing 2-player, or maybe you were challenging your friends to see who could get the top score. Now, through Xbox Live Arcade, it's possible for new generations to discover this classic title. And for those of us in the older generations, Pac-Man is the only video game where we can actually get a higher score than our own children. With an appeal that spawns generations, Pac-Man was an instant hit on Xbox Live Arcade, reaching 500,000 downloads at a record-breaking pace. This renewed interest in Pac-Man inspired us to find a way to honor this classic title. Together with Namco, we decided to do something that's never been done before in the history of Pac-Man. I'm very excited to announce that in early 2007, we're going to hold the first ever Pac-Man World Championships. We'll fly the top 10 players on the Xbox Live Arcade leaderboard to New York City to compete against each other for the title of Pac-Man World Champion. And even if you're not an elite player, you can still join in the excitement through the Xbox Live Arcade Challenge, where you can choose your own level of intensity. Starting next spring, Iwatani-san has agreed to teach game development at Tokyo Polytechnic University. There he will help the most creative young minds in our industry bring their ideas to life through the art and science of game creation. The next generation of games will only be as good as the next generation of game developers. And with Iwatani-san assuming the title of professor, the future looks incredibly bright. We're following Iwatani-san's commitment to the future of our industry with a commitment of our own. Today I'd like to announce that 4 Japanese universities will adopt our new XNA Game Studio Express, including Tokyo University, Ritsumeikan University, Osaka Denki Tsuchin University, and XNA will follow Iwatani-san to Tokyo Polytechnic University. These 4 universities join dozens of universities worldwide in adopting XNA, making the teaching of game development more standardized and more inclusive than ever before. And we'd like to thank all of the schools who are adopting XNA for their support in helping us grow the pipeline of game developers throughout the world. Now, in closing, I'd like to deliver a message of thanks. Thanks to the incredibly talented developers here in Japan that have supported our vision for the future of games, despite the challenges that have come our way in this market. Thanks to Xbox gamers here in Japan that have been the most loyal and engaged of any of the millions of members of Xbox Nation anywhere in the world. Thank you to all of the retailers for believing in our platform for the past 4.5 years. And a heartfelt thanks to the Japanese publishing community. We've navigated business hurdles that have together been difficult, but now we're able to enjoy the fruits of the collective labors as the Xbox 360 install base continues to grow to 10 million units by the end of this year. To all of you, my sincere thanks and gratitude. It's been a pleasure to speak before you this afternoon. I hope you have a memorable TGS. Thank you.